Photography is the art or practice of taking and processing photographs. Art varies from person to person. You can use photography to share your perspective with someone else, whether they're right next door or halfway across the globe. But photography does more than just show art. It informs us, whether it be a new building going up or overthrowing a dictatorship. The first photograph was taken in 1826 using helography, which basically imprints light on a sheet of metal. And as you can imagine, the first photograph wasn't that good. It was very blurry and hard to see. But we've come a long way in the past 190 years. This form of expression, as you will, was very hard to come by unless you were a professional or very rich. Until George Eastman founded the Kodak Company in the 1880s. Now, much like our disposable cameras today, you're able to take 100 photographs, which is more than our cameras today, of course. But after you finished shooting, you would send the camera back into the manufacturer to have it developed. This made it much easier, and it had us go from staged portrait shots to capturing life as it happened. Photojournalists began to use this practice more during World War II. And in 1939, a journalist was able to capture the famous photograph of the foreman raising the American flag. Recording historical events has become much easier thanks to photography. Since the first selfie in 1839 to the first aerial view in 1860 of Boston 2,000 feet up in the air in a hot air balloon, to the first news photograph taken of a Frenchman being escorted from his home after being arrested, to John Quincy Adams 14 years after he was in office, being the first president to have his photograph taken. Photography is historical. It's helped us record so many moments that we wouldn't know about today. Like the beautiful destruction of a tornado going down Tornado Alley, captured first on film in 1884 by a Kansas fruit farmer. Photography is beautiful. You get to see things in a new way, a new perspective, whether it be people, animals, or inanimate objects. Photography is a piece of you. And a quote that really describes the essence of the photographer behind the photos is by Edward Weston, saying, "I am a photographer on a voyage of discovery, ready to receive fresh impressions, eager for fresh horizons, not in the spirit of a militant conqueror, to impose myself or my ideas, but to identify myself as significantly part of me, the me of the universal rhythms." Each photograph holds a piece of the photographer, their soul or essence, if you will. And these photographs has helped us grow as a civilization. Photography has helped us be able to teach children history that we wouldn't have known about, and we still use it today. Without photography, we would be a lot farther behind from the other countries than we are today.